Oh, you guys, I think something's on here. Yep, here we go. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on. No way. What's going on, everybody? Nick from 618 Fishing here, and welcome back to another fishing adventure.
I can see through all the faces telling me to find my place, and I'm so close that I can taste it on my tongue.
It is an exceptionally cold and gloomy day today, but I'm trying to stay optimistic. I'm actually heading to the Pond of Giants, so I am excited about that. Hopefully, we'll be able to catch something big.
Never tired and never drop. What's inside can't be stopped.
Okay, I have made it out to the Pond of Giants. This water is a little higher than what it is usually, and it's also a little muddy. So that is, I don't think that's going to be a good thing, but as far as bait goes, I brought night crawlers, I brought a frozen steak, and a frozen silver carp. So I have a little bit of a variety. Let's get started. Now, I'm not saying the steak is not going to work, but having said that, I've never actually caught a fish using steak as bait. So I'm gonna start with this little crappie jig. Let's try to catch some fresh bait. There we go, fish on. No way. All right, that happened almost immediately. I was pulling this crappie jig out of the water and this little bass crushed it. Awesome. I'm not going to use this guy as bait, so let's go ahead and let him go. See you later, buddy. All right, that water is very cold, but that was a really good sign, catching that bass. I'm not gonna complain about that catch, but I would really like to catch some fresh bait. Ideally, a bluegill. Well, I have not been able to catch a bluegill yet. Let's go ahead and hop in the kayak.
Tell the king he's overthrown. Follow where the river's flown. Underneath the water cold, I'll overcome.
All right, let's start by tossing out a yummy chunk of silver carp. That is a really nice size bait. Hopefully a monster picks it up. There's a bite. Something just picked up the silver carp, guys. I am not sure if it's still on there. I'm gonna give him a second to eat and then check the bait. Fish on. Oh, no, 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 no. Dang it. The good news is we finally got a take on the big rod. The bad news, we came up empty-handed. Oh, you guys, I think something's on here. Yep, here we go. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on. What do we got? Something picked up the silver carp. No way. I cannot believe it. No, it's off. No. You guys. That was so unfortunate. Darn it, almost to the net. Came off at the very last second. That was a largemouth bass. Should not have had a rod right here. I was trying to grab the net. He came off at the worst possible time. That is crazy, that largemouth bass. That was a really nice one too. Picked up this big chunk of silver carp. Dang it, okay, let's get a bait back over there. All right guys, fishing has been tough, so you know what that means? It is time to toss out a weightless night crawler. Oh my gosh, you guys, this thing picked it up. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Dang, this nice bluegill picked it up and swam right off into the deep water. What a beauty. Generally, I would keep this guy to use as bait, but I'm gonna go ahead and let him go. So much for a nice slow motion. See you later, buddy. Well, we are quickly running out of time. The sun is setting, or it might have already set. It's been cloudy all day long, but regardless, we do not have much daylight left. Hopefully, we'll be able to catch a last-second big fish. I have been hesitant to try the steak all day, mainly because of the fact that fishing is already tough and I've never caught a fish with steak. But you know what? I'm almost out of daylight. Who knows? Maybe I can get some last-second luck with a piece of steak. All right, let's rig up a piece of this ribeye and see if anything wants to eat it. That is a big bait. If something picks it up, it's going to have to be sizable. Here we go. I have tried a little bit of everything today, and I am officially out of daylight. All right, I have made it back out to the pond for day 2. This is the very next day. The weather is totally different. It is quite a bit warmer. I don't have too much time today, but the weather was just too nice not to give it a try. So hopefully we'll be able to catch something. All right, I've got a giant chunk of silver carp. Here we go. Okay, I've got my 2 bigger rods loaded up with giant chunks of silver carp. While we wait for something to bite those, let's go ahead and toss around a lure. Oh my gosh, you guys. First catch of the day. A tiny largemouth bass. Not exactly the size of fish I was hoping to catch, but we got the skunk off the board. See you later, buddy. Now we just need to catch one about 100 times his size. There we go. That was crazy. This guy picked it right up next to the bank. Still not a giant, but I'll take it. See you later, buddy. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was just packing it up. I think something's on here. No way. No way. I think something's messing with the bait. There is a giant chunk of silver carp on here. I'm gonna give him a second to eat, then go for the hook set. There's almost no light left. All right, here we go, guys. Nothing. That is so unfortunate. That last bite got me excited, but unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to catch a decent sized fish today. But I'm not going to complain because the weather is supposed to get really cold, and I'm thankful that I was at least able to catch some small fish. I did have a chance at one really nice bass. Unfortunately though, it came off. Overall though, I had a lot of fun. If you guys enjoyed this episode, I'd really appreciate it if you left a thumbs up. Possibly think about subscribing if you haven't. I will catch you guys on the next one.
Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up like the sun.
We do not have much daylight left. Hopefully, we'll be able to catch a last-second big fish. I just casted directly into a snag. I cannot believe this right now.